Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, February 3rd, and you can bet on if you think the Rams will win, if you think the Patriots will win. You can do, the Super Bowl game squares. You can even bet on who will win the coin flip. But I'm here to tell you the 5 most exciting bets you can make for this year's Super Bowl. Number 5 comes to us from Bovada, an online gaming site, and the bet is, will any of the players take a knee during the national anthem? And it's clarified by any player taking a knee from the first word Gladys Knight sings to the last brave, because there's a lot of brave, brave, braves. So the bet is plus 300, yes, a player will take a knee, minus 500, no, a player will not. So you have to bet 100 to make 300 if you think a player will kneel, or bet 500 to only make 100 that they won't. Well, here's why I'm not making this bet at all. I like to watch to see if my bets come true. I'm pretty sure if a player takes a knee, they won't show it on the telecast because it's controversial and whatnot. So if I make a bet, I want to know right away if I won or not. So I'm not taking that bet, but if you want something fun to bet on and something rare to bet on, that's my number 5 pick. Number 4. Sticking with the national anthem theme, Bovada is offering a bet that there will be a scoring drive that takes less time than the national anthem. Let me break this down for you. Generally, the national anthem is around 2 minutes sung. Gladys Knight, as I said earlier, singing this year. Pink sang it in 1 minute and 53 seconds last year. So the bet is, will there be a scoring drive? Probably around under 2 minutes. Yes is plus 140, so $100 to win $140. No is even odds, $100 to win $100. It's Tom Brady. He can do a scoring drive in under 2 minutes easy. So if that's something you sort of want to wager some money on and take a little risk with, I condone it for my number 4 crazy prop bet. Number 3. Now, I saw this prop bet on Bovada, and I have to admit I had to Google it because I wasn't really sure what it meant. But the bet is, will Maroon 5 play Sweet Victory as a tribute to SpongeBob SquarePants during their halftime show? Let me explain this background because I didn't know. Steven Hillenburg, who's the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, really hard to say, a lot of alliteration, died recently. So there's this big online petition asking Maroon 5 to play the Sweet Victory song, which is a song that SpongeBob SquarePants played in an episode in 2005. Well, Maroon 5 used the song in their Super Bowl halftime show teaser ad, so maybe they're giving us a hint? I don't know, but if that is a hint, maybe that is why the odds are in the favor of yes. Yes is minus 220, which means you have to pay $220 to win $100, or no, they're not going to play some obscure song I've never heard of from SpongeBob SquarePants, is plus 155. So $100 to win $155. I'm not very familiar with SpongeBob SquarePants, nor am I the biggest fan, but I know he has a lot of fans out there. So if you are a fan, could be pretty fun to put some money on this and be doubly excited when you see that Sweet Victory song during the halftime show. Number 2, who will be the Super Bowl MVP? I know, this isn't a crazy prop bet, but I found the odds to be pretty crazy. I think if the Rams win, Jared Goff will not be the MVP. Hear me out, right? Aaron Donald is the best defensive player in the league. Sorry, shout out to my boy, Khalil Mack, but he's a very impressive defensive player, and in recent history, there have been defensive players who've gotten the MVP. Let's look at Malcolm Smith, Von Miller. So the Rams are not favored to win the game, but if they do, I think there's a pretty high chance that it goes to Aaron Donald, and the odds on Bovada right now are plus 1,800. That's $100 to win $1,800 for the best defensive player in the league, in which in recent history, defensive players have been given the MVP in the Super Bowl. That's crazy. All right, a little less crazy is plus 1,000 for Todd Gurley, because again, if the Rams do win, it's not gonna be because of Jared Goff, and he's great and all, but Todd Gurley, much superior offensive player. So I think it's either gonna go to Todd Gurley, their best offensive player, or Aaron Donald, their best defensive player. Todd Gurley plus 1,000. So I'm going to be putting 100 on each and hoping the Rams win because I'm going to make some money if they do. Number one. All right, I like this one because you don't know if you win until the day after the Super Bowl. FanDuel, which is online, but you can only bet on FanDuel if you're in the state of New Jersey. But check out some other sites out there because they may offer this one too. Will Tom Brady retire on Monday, February 4th, the day after the Super Bowl? He must announce his retirement by the end of day, which is midnight East Coast time, and it's plus $1,400. So $100 to win $1,400, and you have a sweat the whole day after the Super Bowl. I don't think Tom Brady is going anywhere, but you know, if you want to keep that adrenaline going after the end of the Super Bowl, go ahead and make that bet. Have some fun. Those are my picks. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have heard of any crazy prop bets. There are some about, oh, is Donald Trump gonna tweet? How many times will he tweet during the Super Bowl? But I don't find that really fun. I like to watch the game and see if my bets play out. There's also links to where you can make those bets down below. And see you guys next week for crazy NBA All-Star Game prop bets.